or welcome back to my channel, Ruffalo Reads. My name is Kelsey, and today I have the end of the year book tag for you guys. Am I filming multiple videos in a day wearing just the same shirt? Yes, I am. It's fine. We're moving on. I saw this. I've seen this for years. Obviously, I've watched BookTube for years, and this is just a fun, quick little kind of check-in for the very last portion of the year to see where you are reading-wise. So I have the questions and everything. I will say I already did reach my Goodyears goal, or Goodyears, what is this, a tire ad? Goodreads goal. My goal was 80, and looking back, I think that was definitely too low. I kind of haven't never read this much in a year before. Last year was the first year where I was starting to really like ramp it up, I guess. So I'm at 97 currently, so I'm definitely going to surpass 100 this year. So I have to think about what I want my goal for the next year to be. Having said that, let's get into the questions. So first question that's up is, are there any books you started this year that you need to finish? And absolutely yes. So It Starts With Us by Colleen Hoover. I was so excited to get that, to read that. It was like one of my most anticipated books. I was like pre-ordering it, the whole thing. And then when it got here, I got cold feet and I have not been able to read it yet. I've seen some lukewarm reviews, which makes me so sad. I've seen reviews saying that it's like a long epilogue, which I don't care really about epilogues, you know. So I'm a little sad, but I do need to read it. I do love Lillian Atlas, so that will be done. That will be done. Also, I started Tease by Melanie Harlow, which I was also really excited to read, but I think that I only had it on Kindle, and lately it's been like a struggle with my brain to be like, okay, just because you don't have it on audio doesn't mean you can't just read it. Because like I have kids, I work, when I'm home, it's hard to focus on like reading a physical book when your kids are like jumping all around being crazy, like watching Pokemon or something. Like, I don't know how anybody does that. But those are two that I definitely need to finish for sure. Also, if you can hear my heater, I'm sorry, it's really cold. All right, next question is, do you have any autumnal books to help transition you into the new season? And for me, I don't have a specific book in mind, but I will say that like fantasy, if you will, thrillers, and like dark academia vibes are really what speaks to me as far as fall goes. So I just have a few recommendations here. Colleen Hoover, Verity. This is very much a romantic kind of thriller, mystery, suspense type of thing. This will have you on the edge of your toes. You won't know what's ever gonna happen. I don't even want to explain it. Like literally, you've probably heard it and seen it everywhere. It's amazing. Read it, especially for that kind of transitional period. Next is, so I like his other book better, but is TJ Klune's Under the Whispering Door. I like the other one. If I can think of it, I'll put it in text on the screen. But this is kind of fantasy. One involves this involves like dealing with grief. The other one involves magical youth. It's hard to describe, but it's really whimsical, really cute, really like just nice to read. I don't know. This one's a little bit heavier than the other one. The House in the Cerulean Sea. It's literally on the back. Oh my gosh. But yeah, it's just really, you know, that type of vibes. It's all the vibes. I didn't realize it had the prettiest cover under there. Oh my God. Prettiest color under there. Very fall, very fall, very, very fall. Okay. So next is My Dark Vanessa. This book is heavy as sin, if you will. It follows a very inappropriate relationship between a student and a teacher. No, it does not romanticize it. No, it does not. It's not a romance. It's a maybe kind of general fiction taking a look onto what happens to women in these situations where they're kind of groomed by their teachers. It's a hard read, but definitely fall. Like, this gives me those vibes. And it's very powerful and important and well written. So I would highly recommend. Is there a new release you're still waiting for is the next question. And yes, let me grab one of them. So I do actually already have one of them, and that is Before I Let Go. I got this as my book of the month selection, I guess, by Kennedy Ryan. I just need to get into reading it. And also What Was Meant to Be by QB Tyler. I forgot that on my TBR for this month, but it's definitely on there. I've seen people rating it just such highly rated. So yeah, I'm really excited for both of these. They're both romances, of course. Both have beautiful covers. Both are surely to break my little heart, but I'm ready. What are 3 books that you want to read by the end of the year? And I already just kind of said, I mean, before I let go, I want to read, before the end of the year, I'd like to read Mercy by the end of the year. I haven't read that one yet. What Was Meant to Be. There's just too many to even name. Like I said, the ones I've started that I haven't finished yet, I definitely want to finish those. And then there's a lot of holiday romances on my TBR because I'm doing some different holiday type vlogs or you know, content, I guess. So I will be participating in the Tis the Season-a-thon, which is hosted by Heather from the channel Bookables. So I'm really looking forward to that. But yeah, there's a ton of books. I could never just name 3. I mean, geez, like this whole bookcase almost is what I want to read. So last question already is there a book you think would still shock you and become your favorite before the end of the year? And absolutely. So if you would have asked me this a month or 2 ago, I would have said It Starts With Us. But after seeing so many negative, or just not negative, but not great reviews, that's not on there anymore, sadly. But I'm really hopeful for Before I Let Go. I think that I'm really anticipating that one. I really love Kennedy Ryan's writing. Real was obviously so powerful and great. I know people love her Grip trilogy. So I'm really excited for that. And then I have some on my holiday ones that I'm really, you know, have high hopes for, but I don't think that they'll be like top of the year. I mean, I don't know, anything really could be. I never really know. I never go into a book thinking like, oh, this is gonna suck, or this is gonna be the best book ever, or else I'm gonna be so disappointed. Like, I don't go into things thinking like that. I guess I kind of will be with It Starts With Us, but other than that, no, I think that any book could probably surprise me and become a favorite of the year. So yeah. Oh, I guess specifically I could say In My Dreams I Hold a Knife. I've heard literally nothing but amazing things about this, and I read her other novel recently, The Last Housewife, and I absolutely loved the writing. It was so like enthralling. So I cannot wait to read this. This could absolutely become a favorite of the year. So I would be